Trench. Drum feature for 2017-2018. Quick snare down, breakdown, hardest measure in the entire piece. First measure. We go to a 20th note or a 5-lit bass to a triplet, so a 16th note to an 8th note. So it's a little bit gooey to start with. Okay. The good news about that, it's all straight sticking. So once you get that sticking, it starts on the left. Once you get that 5-lit and that triplet out of the way, you just ride it on out, and it's just right to the left to the right all day long. Alright, now I'm dropping in the diddles. Second measure, actually second and third measure, what we're doing is we're going from a 16th note pattern to a triplet, and then we're doing a metric modulation into a slow sextuplet and a quarter note triplet. Okay, you'll notice the time signature change. There's no tempo indicated, it's just a metric modulation. 16 equals 16, except now we're changing up feel to slow the overall tempo. Okay, I'm right there. We want to know a little bit of bass drum ditty just to get things moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Now the quads, Marinara beat. So the snares are just sitting tight for 4 straight measures while the quads are doing their thing. Dum, 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 dum. And ready and go and. Now at this point, 2-beat grooves, okay? So we can chunk it out in 2-beat grooves. 1 and 2 and 3 per section. 1, 2 and 3. Now we do a flam drag. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? If you don't know what a flam drag is, one of the PAS-40, the PAS-40, Progressive Art Society 40 Essential Rudiments. It's like scales for drummers. So you need to look them up. It's not acceptable for a wind player to not know their scales. It's not acceptable for a rudimental drummer to not know their rudiments. PAS-40, flam drags. So our first 2 grooves. 1. Okay. Now we go into a little hertz deal that's accented. Okay, and what that essentially is a strong right, an accented right, and a little right, and then 2 little lefts, 2 tap lefts. So it's essentially just a double stroke. 1 and, okay, except we're sneaking in that left hand, and then with a little buzz at the end, just like that. Then coming off of that is a beat that sounds a little bit funky, but it's nothing more than shave and a hair cut with the left hand. Okay. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. 1, 1 and a 2, and now I lift up that left hand to make it crazy. Alright, which is really awesome about that is when you break it down and do the timing, you're actually playing 3/2 with those hands. Okay. Now coming off of that, we got a little click after it. And now, double paradiddle. Right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay, and it just comes in a little bit fast, but PAS-40, double paradiddle. Then we've got 2 hertas back to back. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Alright, so let me play the whole group. Okay, now another metric modulation. Sextuplet at that speed to slow us down into a quarter note triplet to get us into the Latin groove. Those 16 notes at the end, it's a 1/4 measure. Don't get freaked out to it, just listen to the groove. So it's just straight triplets with the accent pattern. Releasing on the 16 notes. After that, the quads and the cymbals are holding down together a groove. Dum bum 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 1 and 3 and. Typical Latin groove. Now we just build it up. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 E. Now it gets a little bit funky because we're going to go 3 on 2 again, just like what we did before. Right hand goes on the rim, left hand goes on the drum. The pattern is 1, 2 and 3. That's the pattern. 1, 2 and 3. And we just add in a little bit of buzz for a little bit of a flavor, and that moves back through the subdivision. 1, 2 and 3 E. Why do I keep screwing that up? 1, 2 and 3 E, a 1. 1, 2 and 3 E, a 1. Okay, now the second groove is the and of 3. 1, 2 and 3 and. 1, 2 and 3 and. 1, 2 and 3 E, a 1, 2 and 3 and. So the buzz is moving forward. Next measure, you get it. 1, 2, and 3E. 1, 2, and 3E. Okay. Next one, I'm doing the buzz leading into the 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. 1, 2, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3E. 1, 2, and 3. Now you've got a little 16th note pattern, which is the same as the, okay, except we switch it over to the right. Okay. Okay. That leads into a long roll with a release on the 1, up, and. Okay. Bass drum feature. Now we're coming into the snare drum feature, and this is where it gets a little bit funky. Okay. Okay. That piece seems a little weird when you look at it, but we've got another one of the PAS-40. It's called the Swiss Army triplet. Right-handed flam, right-handed stroke, left-handed, and then a flam. And it's on a decrescendo. Okay, leading it on out. And then you've got the little 16th note rest with those little extra beats afterwards. Okay, so it's very much of a feel type thing. The writing is accurate, but this is like strong listening, strong grooving. Don't think too hard about it. Listen and follow the groove. Quick little break. Make people wondering what's coming next. Paradiddle diddle sextuplet with a buzz on the end. Whole groove. Okay. Now I threw in a little bit of razzle dazzle because I'm playing this with traditional hand. Okay, but we won't be able to do that match, but I'm sure that we can get something in there. Next measure, you've seen it before. 16th note to the triplet with a 16th note, slam it out. Nah, sorry. The only difference on this is I use a paradiddle to change my left hand lead on beat 2 and get into rim shots. Just like that. Quads, lay down 4 beats of really like just awesome lick. And then after that we have a paradiddle, okay, except that diddle is buzz, and then your second beat is just 2E and, 2E and, so you put it together and you've got that kind of funky little groovalicious thing. Now we've got 20th notes with an accent pattern to fill it out, and all we're trying to do is just trying to squeeze in a little bit of note density here to just wrap it up and put a bow on it. And how did I finish this? Sorry. How did I finish that? No, it's a right hand lead. Okay, so the first 5-lit or 20th note starts with the right hand with the accent on the left, so right, left. And then the second one, because it switches hands, does the strong accented and finish with the 9-stroke roll. Into quarter note triplets. Okay, now the next measure, I think I have that written in 11/8. Again, don't count it. It's a rip-off from a triplet grid, and I've just taken it and I've wedged it, shoehorned it into a 16th note pattern. But think of right to the left, left to right, right, left, roll, and then repeat. Right to the left, left, right, left, roll, you're done, okay? Right, left, right, left, roll, done, okay? We repeat that on a crescendo. Next measure is just a couple little taps and some rim shots to just really kind of, you know, make the point, punch some people in the face, and that repeats. So you can practice that, you know, just like this. Okay, 2 little lefts in there. Okay, the only difference now is in the final piece, you got to get that left in there. And now, roll. That's a 4-beat roll. Okay, now your next measure, you saw me switch on and just play the left hand partial. Okay, what I'm thinking in my mind's eye, and hoping you guys are up to the task, is that'll be split. Half the snare drums will be playing the right, the other half will play the left. We're released on a 4. And the only way to play this is just straight up strength. Everything else is finesse and flow and timing and listening, but it's kind of like being on a football team, right? You can run fast, you can have great technique, you can have great vision for reading the opponent's plays and everything like that, but when it comes to lifting weights, You gotta hit the gym. You gotta be able to lift weights. That's what these two measures are, just straight up strength. Releasing on the 4. Now we go back to the beginning. We can use some quarter note triplets to basically restatement of the original Marinara theme, which you've seen before, just in a slightly different form. That's measures 2 and 3, all same thing. There you go. You guys should have recognized this. It was out of the middle of the Marinara group. That's it. That's the whole piece. Let's try it again. Clouds over there. Da, 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 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2 and ready and go and. There we go. That's it. Marinara Trench.